Mic check, max spit stats like a tactician. Link breaking plays down, surging with precision. Scoob got the jokes, punchlines hitting crisp. Whole squad on the mic, call it audible bliss. Gritter and gospel. We the chapel of the huddle, global reach, titan speak. Breaking every bubble from the turf to the booth. Knowledge stay colossal. Podcast the playbook, no room for apostle. Titans global, we break it, we mold it. Talking pigskin, the truth get unfolded. Max Link School, we the squad, we the code. Football mind sharp, taking you across the globe. Max drop gems, X's and O's like hieroglyphs. Link dissecting plays, no time for the myth. School keep it raw, laugh till you cry. Huddle up, Titans talk, no flag, let it fly. Every league, every player, we dissect the grind. From the draft to the field, future stars in line. Whistles blow, helmets clash, stories untold. We bring the heat like cleats burning through the cold.
What's up, Titans fans? Welcome to another episode of Titans Global Podcast. I'm your host, and if you cannot tell, I'm a little bit hoarse from yesterday's game, but I'm your host, Maximus Titan fan, and Link isn't here, so with me, as always, is my good buddy Scoob. What's up, man?
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Tighten up.
Yeah, man, and also, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna get into it. Struggling tonight, so stay with me. Um, Titans won 26-6. It wasn't even like it was a close win. It was a dominating win, and we should have
smacked 'em.
actually had 32 points in that game, whatever, 30.
Yeah, they robbed us a touchdown there.
But hey, whatever, man. I can't blame the refs for being completely blind to Big Jeff throwing his arm up. But whatever.
Right.
Got a lot of points to go over tonight. I want to start with Cam Ward, because that's where I think the biggest emphasis is on this whole season. And Cam Ward played again. We were talking about it before the show. Best
His
game
best
he's
game
played.
again. Yeah.
So, and yeah, he's done that probably 3 weeks in a row now.
Yeah.
So he's getting better. It's starting to slow down for him, I think, a little bit. He went 21-28 for 228 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's a 75% completion percentage, which to me is the biggest stat of all for me. I love
he's
the
doing
fact
great,
that,
man.
and it honestly could have been higher. There were 2 passes that were right in the hands that didn't get caught. There was some off-target stuff, but 122.3 passer rating. Again, best of his career.
Yeah.
So really exciting numbers there. A tangent off of that I want to talk about is, I think now that we can forever drop the fact that Callahan wasn't even a full, I wouldn't even call him a full head coach. He just wasn't doing a great job. And this is proof in the pudding right here, because he's not, like you were talking about before the show, it takes a couple weeks to transition from McCoy to get all the other players on board to his way of thinking. But Cam is producing and developing in the right direction. All the other rookies that I can see are developing in the right direction. The offensive line, even though his dad's supposed to be the guru of offensive lines, it's even better since they left. So as
Seems
far
like
as
they're a lot loose. They're looser. They're not so stiff. I don't know. They seem like they're playing better for sure.
Yeah, it just seems like they're just a little more concentrated, if you ask me.
Yeah.
So it's the third week in a row that Cam's had multiple touchdowns. Right now in the season, he has 2,866 yards with 13 touchdowns and 7 interceptions, which did surpass Marcus Mariota's rookie passing record, and did surpass Vince Young's rookie touchdown passing record. So right now, he's in a great position. And if he gets 206 236 yards average per game, which is still a tall task, especially the last game. But if he does that, he will actually surpass Warren Moon and become the all-time franchise rookie passing leader. And people have to remember that Warren Moon isn't really a rookie. He played in the Canadian Football League
He
for
won the
2 years.
championship in Canadian
Yeah,
football.
I was gonna say. So I mean, it's
He's
a
in,
little bit of a different
I think he's
standard.
in the College Football Hall of Fame.
Yeah, when you're talking about Warren Moon as a rookie
Yeah,
and any other rookie. So I am really excited about Cam Ward and his progression lately, and I love it because there's been a lot of negativity towards him lately, and I'm glad that a lot of people are at least going, well, he's trending in the right direction at least. You know, they have no more grounds to say that he's not going in the right way. So I'm
right.
for that at least.
Yeah, I've been cheering for him. You know, you hear me. I don't say,
Yeah,
Tom, let's go. You know, I'm hard on him. I'm not going to lie. I am hard on him. But he's a number one pick. That's why I'm hard on him. But I am
yeah, and
excited about his future. He is playing very good football right now.
yeah, he very much is. The his blitz stats are great against the Chiefs as well, and it's a Steve
Right.
Spagnuolo defense. So I mean, it's not
Good
like
defenses every week, man.
I was gonna say even when they're out players, there's still a good defense. I mean, look at the
Yeah,
Titans. We put up good defensive numbers and over the last 2 weeks, and we've had practice squad guys in there.
yeah.
So,
And they've been
but his
controlling the star defensive player on the other team so far too, every week.
yeah, they're doing a really good game of or a really good job of scheming the best defensive player out of the game.
Yeah.
Um, Cam versus the blitz against the Chiefs. He was 9-13, 153 yards, 1 touchdown. He had 134 passer rating
Right.
with 0 turnover worthy plays and a 93 passing grade, according to PFF. Those are fantastic numbers.
Good numbers.
Not, I was going to say, not for a rookie. That's for any quarterback going up against the team.
Yeah.
And I know there was some injuries, but most of the injuries are on the offensive side of the ball, not the defensive side.
Right.
And secondly, like I said, Steve Spagnuolo is one of those guys that it doesn't matter who's in there; they're gonna
Right.
perform well. And I don't know, like I said, just extremely happy with the way that Cam.
Yeah. We definitely controlled both sides of the line of scrimmage the whole game. And that doesn't happen very often.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'll tell you another Cam Ward stat that you might like. He is the only quarterback this season in the NFL to play every snap. No other
That is the
quarterback has
best
played.
stat.
Other quarterbacks have missed plays or missed games. He's the only one that hasn't missed a play or a game this whole season.
Man, I'm a stat guy. How did I miss that? That's
Yeah,
fantastic. I love
yeah,
that you told me that because now I'm going to use that against every argument that I have.
yeah. I
But
mean,
yeah, fantastic. The best ability is availability. I say that all the
exactly.
time. So yeah, the fact that he is available all season, and it's not that he hasn't taken the hits, y'all. I mean,
No, and I think his running has really helped him get I don't know get the feel of the game. I feel like ever since he started running, he started playing a lot better and playing looser.
there
So
was
I'm glad he's doing that too.
I think it was a 3rd and 3 or 3rd and 6 where and I've seen the play a couple times now because I've seen the highlights on YouTube or Twitter. But he drops back and tries to roll out to his right because that's his safety. I mean,
Right.
anybody that watches the games can tell that. And the Chiefs scheme that out of the game. I watched that many times where they pull down hard on the right side of the and that's where they put their best pass rushers too, was on the right side against Latham. And Latham held up really well,
He
by the way.
did. He did a good job.
So they take that away from Cam, and he can't roll out to his right. He resets himself and sees Chig in the middle, throws the ball, and converts. And
Yeah.
for me, that was the best play almost of the entire game for Cam Ward, because
Yeah.
it showed maturity, and it showed that he's starting to understand what other teams are trying to do against him. You know what I mean? And he's starting to understand that pocket presence and that base that I've been harping on him about all year. It's starting to sink in a little bit, I think. There were 2 or
Yeah.
3 times where he threw off base, and man, that one where he's rolling to his left and he just hucks it to, I think it was DK on the line.
Yeah. 20-something yarder.
Yeah. My
Crazy
God,
how he does that, isn't it?
I was gonna say, dude, he has an amazing arm. That is crazy that he can throw the ball while he's running to his left like that with no base at all. A lot of quarterbacks cannot do
Right.
that. And that's special in itself. But I think he's starting to understand that the base is where it comes from. And if he gets that base stuff corrected and gets his footwork right, his deep ball accuracy will increase. And
Oh yeah.
it looked good last week. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. He hit every ball as far as I'm concerned. I saw 1 or 2 off target balls, which I have not got to rewatch the whole game yet, but I only saw 1 to 2 off balls the entire game.
Right. He played a damn good game, man. He had everybody fired up. I mean, for all the Chiefs fans that were there, they were quiet the whole game.
Yeah, that was one of the best things. We show up
man.
and we were talking about it. It was a sea of red with little blue dots every now and then. Ridiculously outnumbered.
Crazy, yeah. So I'm glad we got to shut them up.
Yeah, it was really nice. Even if I was being a little silly and sarcastic.
Hey, that's part
cheering.
Man, 400 and something days since a home victory. I mean, everybody needed that so bad. I mean, it was, just how we feel. Just imagine how Big Jeff and all them feel today, man. We feel amazing, and I bet you they're probably walking on clouds.
Man, I literally when I got in my car right after I got out of the parking garage, because there's always a stupid ass line to the interstate. But yeah, that's when I took that video of me post game, if you've seen it. But that is the first line I say in that is I needed that as a Titans fan.
We all needed that, man.
I needed that home win, man. It was beautiful, man. But another thing that really showed up in this game was our run game.
Oh, again.
Improved hand and fist over the last 3 weeks. I don't know what's happened in the last 3 weeks.
I'm going to tell you.
Started to click.
I found out today what happened. They let Luke Stocker start running the play designs, and ever since he started doing that, they've been running better. So leave it up to the tight end coach. I believe that's what he is, Luke Stocker, right?
Yeah.
He's the tight end coach. Yeah, he's running the run plays now. So ever since he started that, we've been running the ball better.
All right. Well, that actually makes sense. Tight end coaches have always done well for the Titans.
And he's a Tennessee boy too.
Yesterday, Tony Pollard got 102 yards on 21 carries, which isn't stellar, but
he runs so
100-yard game. It's another 100-yard game, third one in a row. Yeah, and like you said, he's just a beast.
I bet people hate tackling him. Man,
you know it. You know they do. Tony also has 949 yards on the season, which is 51 away from 1,000, which would be his 4th season in a row with 1,000 yards. It would be his 2nd season in a row with the Titans with 1,000 yards.
Right. And his first ever 3 100-yard games too. He's never done that before either.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, man. I'm been pretty happy with Tony Pollard's performances in the last 3 games, and he was somebody I was harping on earlier in the season, saying
Right.
that I feel like he was taking plays off, and maybe he was, because he sure looks like a different kind of back now than he did week 4, week 5, week 6.
Yeah.
Looks completely different. In week what is this
And
week
maybe it's
15?
the scheme, maybe this new scheme.
Maybe it is, man.
you know,
Maybe Corey Levin and Uda coming in every now and then, because man, Uda has really proven himself to be a
yeah,
very, very dependable and capable backup. I really hope that's one of the ones they sign again in the off season. Just maybe 1-2 year contract, but the guy is great at rotational backup, just like Levin. He's one of those guys you want to keep in your corner.
right. And
Uh,
even Zeitler, he woke up yesterday. He had a great
mm.
game. He
He
woke up.
absolutely did. He
You
was a
know.
big, big blocker on that 34-yard or 32
Oh
yard
yeah.
rush from Tajay Spears.
Shoot, the wide
Uh,
receivers are blocking pretty damn good too for the running backs. Iowa
yeah,
managed through a couple good blocks yesterday.
man, I tell you what, that is one thing. I swear to God, I don't know if it's from Vrabel's time or what, but I have noticed wide receivers that can block. And man, I think I've watched that chip video that he did on Miles Garrett. I bet you
right.
I've watched that thing like 100 times because it's
Right.
just so impressive to me. I mean, I know he
right.
caught him off guard and all that, but it's so impressive that what is A.O. Manor like 198, 205
Something like
maybe.
that. Somewhere around there. Yeah.
Uh, and he's gonna throw 260-pound Miles Garrett. That just that's great.
Yeah, I love this.
Um, Tajay looks really good though as well.
yeah.
105 total yards, 52 rushing, 53 passing, and a touchdown at a 34-yard pass that we were just talking about.
Right.
And me and you noticed at the game, he lined up in wide receiver a lot,
He did.
like a lot, a lot. He was out there a lot, and maybe that was just because, I don't know if it's Van Jefferson of late or if it's just the fact that they don't like Prochet as well, or maybe they're just trying to get Tajay in more open space scenarios, which
Probably.
God, I want that. Yeah, because I mean, you see what he does when he gets in open space.
Oh, he
That's
makes
the
people
point.
miss, man.
He's
He
so
does.
dangerous.
And he can
Pollard in the
break a
first
tackle
part of the
too.
game. Yeah, Pollard in the first part of the game is always really good, but Tajay in the second part of the game for me is the guy I want to give my premium carries to, because I
Right.
feel like he is the one that's going to give me the most uh, that home run hitter for me.
Yeah. And Chig, he's another one too that he's probably going to earn another contract. I mean, he's like the leading receiver on the team. He's playing pretty good football right now. So,
He is playing pretty good football. If we could have a coach that can understand that he is a true Y tight end and has no business in any kind of blocking schemes at all. If they can get to that level, then I'm all good for re-signing Chig. But
right.
the fact that coaches keep asking him to
He's a
block,
receiving tight end for sure.
I mean the play where I think it was last week, not the game we just played against the Chiefs, but good Lord, can't even remember a week ago. Anyway, he runs off to the left. He's supposed to chip the defensive end and then turn around and get a past 49ers is who it was, by the way.
Right.
But he chips the guy sort of, but gets so off balance and turned around that he can't regain his balance enough to be able to catch the ball. So not only did he miss the chip block and allowed a free runner on Cam, but then he can't even get outside to the outlet that Cam needs because he allowed a free rusher on him. So it's like really frustrating. That's the part that just literally that one play encapsulates how I feel about Chig as a whole. I
right.
love him as just a breakdown, just run, Y seam, inside seam, whatever, crossing
Right.
routes. That's great. Use him on that kind of stuff. Don't ask him to block because you're just gonna lead yourself with nothing. I mean, when you look at our run game, it's hilarious because you'll see Uda come in. I need to look up his playing. You'll see Uda come in, and then
And Gunner came in a lot too for run
yeah,
play.
yeah, and it's like literally every time I saw Uda come into the game, I was like, "Oh, this is a run," and 90% of them were, but they couldn't stop it anyway. That was
Right.
the
He
point.
came in and tied in a couple times, didn't he? Played the tight end
That is
spot.
yes, that is
Right.
exactly what he did. He played the other tight end and then
Right.
Helmuth on the other side, and it just makes for an amazing front. What is that? Front seven. Yeah, it
Right.
makes for an amazing front seven, and they block great. The the run yeah, maybe it was a 34-yard run. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Uh, as he comes out, Skoronski pulls to the right and hits none other than ex-Titan Christian Fulton and
Right.
just flattens his ass.
You
I'm
know he
sorry.
loved that too.
Yeah, Skoronski absolutely loved that. First of
Oh
all,
yeah.
big dude on a little guy. I'm gonna cream you, but he got so excited that I think he probably could have helped that play a lot more if he didn't flatten
Right.
Christian Fulton. But hey, I don't blame you. If I had the chance, I would flatten Christian Fulton too. Chimere DK, man. Chimere DK's plays last week, first of all, cemented him as one of the best rookie wide receivers the Titans have ever had,
Yeah.
and also cements him as one of the best returners the Titans have ever had.
I mean,
And
he's the best returner in the NFL right now.
that, I was gonna say those are pretty big statements. We've had some pretty damn good returners.
He,
Not
I mean,
just
he
the
broke
wide
Mario. He broke Mark. He broke uh,
Mariani.
Mariani's record for most receiving or most return yards.
Yeah,
So,
15. He's at 1535 right now. I'm not
right.
exactly sure what Mariani's
I think he was like
number was.
13 something, 14
It,
something, somewhere around there.
the fact that literally, all right, the fact that I looked up the stats for him versus Derek Mason as the all-time all-purpose yard record breaker for the Titans
Right.
because I thought he might actually be close to it. No, he wasn't, but the fact that
Right.
I even thought he might be tells me something right there.
I mean,
And
just
not only that, a rookie. We're not talking about the rookie stat. He beat that.
right.
He already beat that. And he beat the all time as far as returning goes.
Right.
The Mariani one is not a rookie
That was
stat. That's an all
2010,
time.
bro. That was
Yeah,
2010.
that's an all time record, man. He has more
Right.
return yards than Pac Man Jones ever had in his career. Think
Right.
about
If
that. I,
if he doesn't get All Pro, man, that's just robbery.
Well, they announced right before we came on the show that Jeffrey Simmons is a first team All Pro.
And he needs to be.
So,
He deserves it.
and I think DK, they announced DK earlier today, was third overall in the NFL, but first in AFC. So
You
I believe he's going to
right?
be a first team All Pro as well.
I hope so.
Which
You think he's got a
very
shot
much
at Rookie of the Year?
not unless he does something. I mean, he pulls off another return touchdown or two in the next 2 weeks. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I mean, maybe, but nah. Probably they'll probably give it to that Saints quarterback. They're talking about
Right.
him or.
Yeah. It's always the quarterback.
Yeah, I know, right? If there's a quarterback that's doing well, I mean, Cam's numbers are better than his numbers, so what's up?
Right.
But anyway,
Is Cam the best rookie quarterback this year?
yes, by far.
Right.
I mean,
So then that means he should win
What
Rookie
would
of the
be,
Year, right?
in my opinion, yes. But what would be the rebuttal to that? What other rookie quarterback would people say that? Oh, well, maybe maybe the Saints guy. But I just said his numbers,
Yeah, but he's just
almost
started off
every
late
number.
here, though. I guess Cam
Yeah,
has too, though.
as I
But
say, so is Cam. It's kind of a
yeah,
rookie thing in the league. But
right,
every number that Slow has, Cam has better. Every
right.
single number. So there's none of that. And if people want to say Dart, well, okay, Dart came in. He had some
Especially if he
really
wins the last 2 games. If we could beat the Saints,
flashy games. Yeah, no, I
right?
agree. If
If
we
we
win
beat
the
the
last,
Saints and the Jaguars and knock the Jaguars off at the end of the season,
oh,
he'd
that would
probably
be
have a good
amazing.
shot at it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be pretty amazing. Especially if he beats Moon's record.
right. Love to hand them a loss on their way to the playoffs.
Yeah. Hey, anything I can do to beat a rival, I'm all for.
Right,
But yeah, I just don't, any other rebuttal. But like I was saying, Dart, I mean, might be the other rebuttal, but we just talked about availability is the best,
yeah, exactly.
and he's hurt all the time. So I mean, that does you no good either. So as far as I'm
Right,
concerned, yes, Cam Ward is undoubtedly the best performing rookie quarterback in the NFL this year.
right.
Uh, Wow, I got really
Well,
off
then they
topic.
could give him
DK,
Rookie of the Year,
they
right?
should, yeah. But
Right.
DK did great, man. 3 receptions for 40 yards and a touchdown. He has 6 touchdowns now. He's only the
I
4th
know.
rookie in Titans history to have 6 touchdowns. And if you look at some of the other guys' names on that list,
I
they're
know.
all star performers. So DK has not only locked himself in a couple record holding places in the Titans already,
Right.
records
He,
with
he's
with
turning
the
into wide
plural.
receiver number 2.
But yeah, when he came in, I wasn't excited about DK as I was A.O. Manor because everybody talked up A.O. Manor, and I even did it. Nobody, yep, except you, nobody else was talking about DK and saying that he was going to be. But if you ask me, DK has performed better as a wide receiver than A.O. Manor has,
he's
especially of late.
getting he's getting more opportunities for sure.
Yeah, and hey, A.O. Manor looked great in that game too.
He
And
did, man.
honestly, if that pass would have been a little bit better on the money, that would have been a touchdown. If
Yeah.
Cam would have put it on his left shoulder and allowed him to catch it like that and take the impact, I think he would have
Right.
easily carried that guy into the end zone. That would have been a touchdown.
So,
So no knock on A.O. Manor. I'm
right.
just saying I'm highly impressed with the exceeding expectations that Chimere DK has given me.
So see, there you go. So if we have Lemon and DK and A.O. Manor, look at those.
That could be an interesting group. And we were talking before the show. There are no number 1 wide receivers out there.
This year's free agency wide receivers is at the bottom.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
So unless we trade for one, which
A young, it would have to be a young one. I mean,
yeah, and who's going to give up a young star? It just
the
doesn't
Titans.
make any sense. So we need to draft one.
Right.
And to be honest, there's not a lot of eye-popping people for me right now.
There's 3 for
everybody
me.
is saying, well, I know you're high on Lemon, and
I like
everybody else
Tate.
is high on Tate.
Yeah, I like Tate too. I just think
Who's your
Lemon could be
third?
sneaky.
Who's your third?
My third is what is his name? I had him on my list. Shoot, I can't remember. I think he's from Arizona State or
Yeah, I know who you're
can't
talking about. I
remember
don't
his
know the
name.
kid's name either, but I do know who you're talking about. And
Yeah,
he's a
but
good wide
he'd have
receiver as well.
injury. He's injury prone from what I
Yeah.
heard though.
That is
Yeah.
also the report that I got. But for me, my God, I hate not having a voice. For me, Brazel.
I know you're high on him.
He's an interesting prospect, and I think that
Right.
he fits exactly what the Titans are looking for. He's tall, he's got long arms, and he's lean, and he's fast. And those are he does need a little bit of polishing. I'm not gonna lie.
What
But
is your percentage you think a wide receiver will be taking number one?
oh my God, number one overall? No way.
No, I'm talking about the Titans' first pick. What's the percentage you think? I think 80% go wide receiver first, man.
Wow, 80%.
I think they're going to wide receiver first this year.
I would probably give it somewhere in between 35 and 40.
Just because of what is out there.
There's just that's it though. There's not that guy that. There's no Tech McMillan.
And we're going to probably end up with 7, probably 8, maybe if we win a couple more games. So
yeah, I mean,
they'll be right in that range. You know what I mean for that. So
yeah, and that's exactly what I'm saying. Is there? I don't think there's a whole lot of guys out there that I would be comfortable taking with at number one. And there's some other talents out there that I think we have just as big of a need for, or I would argue we have just as big of a need for, that would be in that same area that, I just can't see taking one of those wide receivers over, a defensive end for that matter.
Yeah, if that kid from Miami is there, they better take him.
Bain?
Yeah.
I am almost out on Bain.
Man,
I don't see him as an edge, man. He's an inside defensive guy. I think he's a DIL, and I don't see a huge need there for the Titans. If you ask me, I think it's going to be one of the Texas Tech guys. It's either going to be Howell or Bailey. Both those guys, I think, have incredible.
The Ohio State kid too, right? Ain't there no kid from Ohio State?
Everybody likes Avril Reese, but I am not a huge Avril Reese guy. In case you haven't noticed, I am leery of taking draft picks from Ohio State. And that's only because they are the Ohio State. Like, literally, everybody that comes from there has some kind of attitude or something that's just not necessary or not warranted. I don't know.
Your hatred school.
Yeah, and that is it too. I do. It's funny too because like I've always kind of hated Ohio State. They've always kind of been my number one.
Yeah, they're on my not likes list.
Well, them and Alabama is pretty much my go-to haters. But my wife, she watches a lot of games. Well, not watch, but she's in the room. And, in the beginning of every football game, they'll announce, the starting offensive players or the starting defensive players. And they say, Peter Skoronski, Northwestern. But every time it gets to an Ohio State player, they do that the Ohio State.
Oh, yeah, they do.
After like 3 or 4, my wife looks at me and goes, why do they say the before? Like isn't every college the? And I said, no, that's the point. Is that they're just so far up their own ass that they can't see the rest of the world.
I hear you.
Yeah. As far as some of the other points, no, I need to do the sponsor first. So let's drop a 40 seconds or 45 seconds, whatever it is, for the sponsor. We'll be right back.
What's up, Titans fans? Maximus Titan fan here. Are you in need of professional excavation services? Look no further. Red Zone Builders has the expertise, experience, and equipment to handle all or any excavation project, big or small. Whether you need land clearing, site preparation, trenching, foundation excavation, or any other excavation services, they have you covered. Their team of skilled professionals work diligently to ensure your project is completed safely, efficiently, and to your satisfaction. Trust the experts at Red Zone Builders to get the job done right.
Yeah, that guy knows what he's talking about.
There you go. Call Red Zone Builders.
So the defense, as far as that goes, man, it was pretty shut out, if I'm being honest. There was
And I
a
was really
couple.
nervous too because of all the backups that we had in the back half, man. And I know they had backup quarterbacks, but Minshew did play pretty good against us in the past. So I was nervous about the back half of the team, but they played well.
Yeah, no, I was. Yeah, I honestly thought it was going to be. I figured they were just going to throw at will on us.
Right.
But our front guys
Yeah, the
said
front
no.
seven, man. Our front seven's locked in.
Yeah, their pressure rates were fantastic. Sweat and Simmons were the highest two defensive scores on the team. And when it comes from your defensive line, everything starts there. So as
Right.
far as I'm concerned, that's one of the most important stats you can have is
Right.
your two defensive guys being number one on the.
And a lot of people have been on Sweat a little bit, and they just don't realize what that man is doing out there. If they really watched tape and seen what that man is doing, then they would realize
Yeah,
that he's playing damn good football this year.
but I'm gonna drop a post sometime this week. I was talking to you about it at the game. That was
Right.
one of the things. It's just I think that, like you said, people are kind of overlooking him, and that's because he doesn't have the sacks and
Right. But
the
he is
sexy
creating a
plays
lot
or
of
whatever.
what
But
everybody's doing.
yes, no, yeah, he is creating the havoc that is allowing
He
Big
is,
Justin
man.
to be the beast that he is right now. So I think that's something huge. But the pressures were great. Jod Ward had 5, Jeffrey Simmons had 3, Arden Key had 2, Sweat had 2, Jones had 2, James Williams had 2, Jalen Harrell had 1. Jalen Harrell has a sack
I know.
in the last 2 games.
And
So
we need to resign Jihad Ward, man. We need to
I
bring
like
him
that
back.
kid. Yeah, and I mean he's not that old. He's only been in the league I think 4 or 5 years. So yeah, I think Jihad Ward would be a great re-sign.
Yeah.
Um, and I think Jalen Harrell should get some more rotational
Oh,
duties.
he will.
Uh, I think he's a great rotational
We have
guy.
a lot of very young, talented linebackers I'm very excited about.
Yeah, Truman Jones. I didn't even know he was on the team. I'll be honest with you. But he had a sack and a half. He was the
Right.
leader.
I think we just signed him this week.
It might have been. Yeah, it might have
Yeah.
been. We signed a couple players this week.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's a great game as far as pressure goes. But of course, everybody says, well, it's because the Chiefs were injured and Pat Mahomes wasn't there, and I agree.
Yeah. Hey, it's NFL
Pat
players,
Mahomes wasn't there, but yeah, they are coached by one of the best coaches in the league, in Andy Reid, and scheming
Right.
up plays around players that aren't that great. And number two, they came into this game 6-10 or 5-9 or 5-10, something like that.
Right.
They
They were in the
weren't great.
playoffs last year, man. They're a good team.
That's my point. That's my whole point right there. Is they weren't great coming into this game. It's like that guy at the game said, "Y'all suck too."
Right. He said that a lot, didn't he?
Yeah, shout out to whoever you were, man, because
Right.
every time he would get up and cheer, everybody'd be like, "Titans suck," and he'd be like, "Yeah, but y'all suck too." And it was funny every single time.
It was hilarious.
But yeah, we mentioned it earlier, 412 days without a home win. Nah, no more. Last time we won was 11 games ago.
Against the
11 home
Patriots.
games against the Patriots in
Yeah.
November 3rd. Yeah, November 3rd of 24.
Yeah. And I think we might actually get back to back with, because the Saints are beatable. So
Oh yeah.
we have
Yeah,
not
no, there's
our first back to back since what, 2022 or 23 or something?
yeah,
It's been a while.
23, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
It has been a while. Yeah, it's been a while since we've had anything to be hopeful for.
Man, winning
And
that would be so awesome.
I was gonna say, man, I agree with you, man. I think we beat the Saints too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also agree with you that Cam Ward was electric. Yeah, I think honestly we've got one of the best chances to repeat back-to-back games.
Right.
Previewing that, because announcement, guys, we're not doing a show later in the week, so there is no preview show for the Saints. This is a post pre-show, I guess.
Right. So we'll
But
just have
they
to
have
come back
won
Monday and talk about the victory.
exactly, but they have won 3 games in a row.
Yes, they have.
So they are on kind of a little bit of a streak, and we need to kind of snap that. And look, man, that's another thing. We've talked about it many times. We are there are two kinds of fans. There are the logical fans, and there are the illogical fans that just love the team no matter what. And we are
Right.
clearly the illogical fans that love the
Right.
team no matter what. The logical thing would be for wanting the Titans to lose so that we get a better draft pick. The illogical thing, or the thing just because I am a lover of the Titans and I can't help but love winning
And
in life.
winning is better.
Yeah, I was
Winning
gonna say
is
in life
better.
and everything else, I'd rather win, man. It doesn't
Wouldn't it be
matter
awesome
what
to
the
go out
streak
with a
is when we
3-game
lose.
winning streak and have something to build off of? I
That's
mean,
exactly it, man. I
right.
would rather have that than a first or second or third pick in the draft. I would rather have 3 games or 2 games that we can say, well, look at what we built off of right here. We can
Right.
build off of that. We can build around that. There are good
Positive
plays there.
vibes.
Yes, and the players are good. Like
Right.
the offensive line is starting to gel.
They are.
Am I insane for thinking that maybe we should try to keep the offensive line the way it is for next year?
I mean, I think, Zeitler's on a 1-year deal, right?
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Yeah, he moves out. Slater slides right in. I'm
Or,
not
yeah.
even worried about that. Or Uda, if
Right.
Slater doesn't work out,
But
just
yeah.
move Uda in there, or slide Latham in, put Uda on the outside. I don't care how you want to do it, but I think
Right.
these guys are good
They're
enough
good, man. They're finally gelling.
that they're good. I mean,
Yeah.
that they're finally starting to produce at a high rate. I mean,
And
the week before, or excuse me, last week, yeah, against the 49ers, they were, I think, number 2
right.
in the rankings for offensive lines. 0 sacks. I think they had like 3 pressures
Right.
across the board.
And another stat you probably didn't know, Max, is this was Cam Ward's quickest release game. He beat his time. It was like 2.39 this week. It was one of his fastest releases games this week he's had. So that helps
I
too.
did not know that stat. Man, I love it when you
Yeah.
feed my stats.
I'm giving you stats tonight.
Yes, I love it. I love my stat feeding.
Right.
But 0 sacks again accredited
Right.
to the O-line this week. 0. The only 2 sacks that were accredited in the game, one was on Cam Ward according to PFF, which is where I
Right.
get a lot of my advanced stats. And the other one was on Tony Pollard, which I thought was interesting, but hey, whatever. Sure. But
Right.
Moore and Sco, the left side of the line, which is, I mean, Moore was my biggest worry coming into the season. I'm not
He's
going to
starting
lie.
to come around.
They played flawlessly.
Right.
0 sacks, 0 pressures.
Dude, Skoronski has to be an all-pro this year, man.
Now, Skoronski's like 9th on the list of guards.
Is he really?
Which is
Jeez, man. I
stupid.
feel like he
Yeah,
deserves
it's
it, man.
absolutely stupid. He was 6th in the AFC, so
I mean,
he
he's been one of the highest grade left guards in the league all year.
Yeah, I know. It's because he plays for the Titans, man. It
I
sucks.
know, man.
But when you're not in a starring role and you're on a crappy team, people
I guess
don't pay
9th is
attention.
still pretty good, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like Morgan
Yeah.
Cox. For years, Morgan Cox was like, well, he is a great long slapper. I shouldn't say
Right.
anything bad about him, so I'm going to shut up. But Cush had 2 pressures, and Latham and Zeitler each had 1. So we're
Right.
talking about 4 pressures the entire game. Oh my God, that's
Amazing.
amazing! Yeah, that's amazing. I would absolutely love it. By the way, just for a little bit of a cap on that, this is the third game in a row for Skoronski that he hasn't had a pressure or a sack.
Oh, he's a beast, man.
Skoronski this season, I'm just backing you up on the fact that yes, he should have been
Right.
all pro, and I'm explaining why. But Skoronski has taken 578 passing snaps. That ranks, I think, in the top 10 among NFL guards as far as
Right.
passing
That's what I'm
snaps.
saying, man.
He has allowed 2 sacks and 1 hit all season.
I know. Where's the Skronsky love, man?
That's amazing. Those stats are amazing. And if the rest of the offensive line can develop somewhat into a Skoronski, oh my God. You imagine the type of dominance you would have with a
Now,
offensive line
is this Skronsky's contract year? Because they're about to have to pay that man.
No.
He's
No,
got-
actually
and they
no,
can,
actually yes. I was gonna say his 4th year will be next year, and then
they can
still have
fifth-year
the
option
5th year option.
right. So
But-
they got him for 2 more at least.
Yes, but the new trend in the league is to catch him at the 4-year mark,
Right.
sign him for another 5 years at a lower
we-
rate than
and
you
we
would
got the
have
money.
to if you hit the 5th year option.
We got
So-
the money to pay everybody, so I don't want to hear nobody getting less because of money this year. We got the money to pay everybody.
That's what I'm saying, though. Skoronski's, this is not a contract
Right.
talk year for Skoronski. He's
Okay.
still under his rookie contract for at least another year. So we're not even talking about him this season, this off season.
Right.
But well, I mean, I guess the only other player to try to bring back would be Zeitler, and I don't really care if he comes back or not. So
Right.
yeah, I think our offensive line is pretty solid. Earlier in the season, I was talking about drafting an offensive lineman in the first round. Now I would smack me for saying that. So
Right.
I don't
I
like
hear you.
drafting offensive linemen in the first round, guys. Nobody does. Okay, it's
But
not
that's
fun.
where you get your guys, though, man, because you're not going to find them in free agency.
Exactly,
Oh.
and hitting on one late is so hit or miss.
Right.
It's
50-50.
yeah, it's worse than the skill position. Like
Right.
wide receiver, you're much more likely to hit on a 4th round wide receiver.
I
than
mean,
you
we
are
hit
a
on
4th
2
round
of them.
offensive lineman. Yeah, I'm hoping we hit on a 5th round offensive lineman. I still think
Right.
he's one of the steals of the draft. And
Oh,
when we
yeah.
look back on this 3 years from now, we're going to be grading this draft as one of the best drafts the Titans have ever had.
It's looking like it.
So, like I said, this is kind of a mix between a preview of next week. The Saints, we play next week. They're 5 and whatever. I don't know. They have 5 wins.
Right.
We're playing at 1 o'clock at CBS, normal stuff. They're a 2.5 point favorite right now, which I actually expect that to change in our favor. I don't know that we'll be in favor, but I think that it'll drop to maybe 1.5 points or 1 point. So I don't
Right.
think it's going to be a favorable matchup either way. I think it's going to be a pretty much 50-50. The over-under right now is 35.5 or 39.5, excuse me.
We might get
Actually, I was going to say I actually like the over in this.
that. Yeah, we might hit that over. Well, I don't
Yeah,
know. If the Titans defense plays like it did this week, we could get another. I'd love to see another 26-6 game, 29-6 game.
Oh yeah, that would be fantastic. I just don't know that we'll. I don't want to say luck up because I don't feel like that was a luck game. I
Nah,
still feel like we had to work for that one.
they whooped them that game, buddy.
And our offense played great.
Yeah.
A third string quarterback, never expecting to go in. Although he should have been in the second string position all week, so he should have gotten reps and stuff like that. So I mean, he should have been ready to go in the game.
And he made a few good
Wasn't
plays.
best on him. I was gonna say he did well. His legs obviously are
Yeah.
a big part of his game. But who would you want the Titans to draft? Oh my God, that's a huge loaded question right now. But there's a lot of good prospects out there that I wouldn't be upset with.
Wide receiver, man. I just really think it's going to be wide receiver. I really
I'd be
do.
cool with the wide receiver. I'd be cool with Love.
Like
A
I
lot
said,
of
well,
people are getting on to
I
me
mean,
about that, and I'm like, hey,
if they
I think he
sign
would be a
Love, they're
great
not
addition.
re-signing Pollard,
I agree. I
right?
also agree that it's time to move on from Pollard this year.
You can't have Pollard, Spears, and Love,
No,
and Owings, and So
no,
I don't
and
know.
I don't think Mullins did himself any favors this week either.
Right.
He went twice into the short yardage situations,
I
and
mean,
I
I
think
wouldn't say
both
no to
times he
Love
was held
either.
short.
I'm not gonna lie. I would
That's
love
what
to
I'm
have
saying.
him.
I
I would love
mean,
to have Love, but I think we need wide receiver more than running back.
I agree.
Yeah.
Um, and I would say that edge is probably the biggest
Yeah.
need for me. For
Yeah.
me,
That's right there. Wide receiver 1A, edge 1B.
if we're not trading, if we end up
I
winning,
don't think
let's
they're going to
say,
trade now unless somebody offers us something for.
I was gonna say, let's say we end up winning the Saints game and we're in like 7th position. We're
Right.
not trading out of that spot. We're picking at
Yeah,
number 7.
probably.
And if you pick, I think his name is Cassius Howell or David Bailey, either edge from Texas Tech in that spot, I don't think anybody's upset. Now they
No,
might flip out if Avril Reese is still on the board because everybody
right.
thinks Avril Reese doesn't stink. But I can't stand Ohio State players. I just explained that. So
Right.
I'm out on Reese. I'm just out on Reese. I'm out on Reese and Bain. Everybody's been tripping on me all,
The
I don't
Bane
know,
kid, I
last
wouldn't be
month and
mad
a
about
half.
either because I
The
don't
last
know.
month and a half, everybody's been tripping on me because I'm out completely on Bain. That first of
Right.
all, everybody trips on that. But he's an inside guy.
Yeah, they
He's
said his
gonna be
arms
an
aren't long
inside guy.
enough or whatever.
He's gonna be an inside guy in the league. That's what he's
Right.
gonna be good at, slipping in between the center and the guard, making himself thin as he can be, and get through the line. That's what he's gonna excel at in the NFL.
Right.
So Andy needs to be in a 4-3 defense, not a 3-4 defense. So, and we do a hybrid 3-4-4-3, but it's just not enough for me to be taking a guy
Right.
that high. I want a 3-down edge if I'm taking an edge in the first round.
Oh, definitely.
And for me, I guess the Reese guy you can say because everybody else says that too, but for me, the only guys are Howell or Bailey, and I think I'll be honest with you, a lot of people think Howell's better than Bailey, but I think Bailey's the better one. He reminds
Right.
me of Javon Curse, just not quite as muscular, but I think he is every bit as talented. He's a little raw, but oh my God, the kid's got a motor.
Yeah.
Yeah, Payne got T-Rex arms. It's true though. So the Saints again. I keep trying to steer the conversation there, and I keep going
Right.
back to the draft somehow. But 2 rookie quarterbacks, 2 struggling franchises trying to right the ship and figure out what they're doing. Kellen Moore is the head coach. I really like Kellen Moore. I really
Right.
liked him as a quarterback. I really loved him as an offensive coordinator. I think he's going to do a great job as a head coach.
Seems to be turning them around a little bit.
I was going to say, of late, he's done a really great job. But I was saying this when they hired him. I thought that was a great hire, and I love Kellen Moore and blah, blah, blah. But anyway, they are on a 3-game winning streak, and it doesn't need to be a 4-game winning streak.
No.
I am, again, one of those illogical Titans fans that just wants to win every damn game. I do not care.
Right.
So
I
really
don't care
hope we
about
win.
something that's in April or May or whatever.
Well, for
I'm
me,
ready.
it's just we have so many holes on this
Right.
team that it really isn't going to matter that much for me if I'm at 4 or I'm at 7.
Right.
And that's what we're looking at right now, somewhere in between there. So
It's guaranteed top 10.
yeah, that doesn't that doesn't change my day or affect my day at all.
Right.
Now, if we end up beating the Jaguars, we might knock ourselves out of the top 10. We might be a
But
little.
I would love to beat the Jaguars.
But yeah, I don't care. At that point, I don't care because we're obviously trending in such a good direction
Right.
that, you know, we have a lot of high hopes. And that's really what I want to stress about this week is that over the last 3 weeks, we have kind of come out of this darkness and we're seeing this little bit of light peer through. And this week, the light like grew by a lot. My hope factor went up so much just because of this one game. And
the energy, it seemed like the energy's flipped. Like the Titans have been how the Chiefs' energy was Sunday, and now we have the high energy. So I'm glad it's moving that way.
yeah, I'm really interested to see them against the Saints. Mostly because the Saints are kind of a in-between team, I guess. The Titans are
Right.
definitely.
Hopefully, their
a
fans
result.
don't follow and come out here.
Yeah, right. Jeez, keep the gold out of there.
Right.
But I think that it's going to be an interesting game to watch because the Titans are definitely the young team. The Saints are
Right.
the mixture of the vets and youth.
And I'm still worried about our corners, man. Whew.
Oh yeah, that definitely worries me, especially with a guy that excels at mid to long throws. So
Right.
I don't know. Like I said, it'll be interesting to see. It'll be a fun game to watch. Wish I could be there. I might actually look at some ticket prices.
Yeah, me and my son are gonna be at that one. We get to do the flag experience and get on the field and all that fun stuff.
I was just about to talk about that. Yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, man, that is super cool. Yes, bring the energy.
One of the perks of being a season ticket member.
Absolutely. Man, I'll be honest with you. I would love to be a season ticket member, but I am poor also. So
I hear you, bro. I work a lot of extra hours just to pay for my Titan stuff.
I can imagine. Yeah. All right. So if you have lasted all the way through this squeaky wheel of a show, I certainly appreciate you.
I do too.
And we just do this because we love it, and we just like to talk about the Titans. And
Max forces me. No, I'm just playing.
Kind of, yeah. No. But yeah, we seriously,
I love it.
Do this because we love it, and
yeah.
So like, share, subscribe. Yes, we will.
You better be following this show.
Absolutely, all the way across social media. I did want to say that if you follow the show and don't follow me, or you follow me and don't follow the show, you're missing out. You're not getting 100% of everything that we put out. And we're across all social medias: Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter. What was the other one? Instagram. We do all of it. So, thank you. We appreciate you. Any final thoughts?
Titans win 27-21.
Oh, we did not do a score thing. Okay.
Right. That's my final thought. Tighten up.
Completely unprepared. But yeah, I think I'm going to say 24-21. I think it's a close game, but I think the Titans pull it out in the end.
Right.
So, yeah. And I think 20-ish is about right. And that would put us over the over, which is exactly what I think is going to happen. So there you go.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, everybody, until next Monday, tighten up.
Tighten up.
Peace out.
Peace out.